on. All right, game 3, first game of Saturday in the afternoon, I believe. Mm-hmm. It is indeed at the MCG again. We've got the Melbourne Demons hosting the Fremantle Dockers. A couple of new faces for Melbourne. Very possibly with James Jordan in the middle. Waiting to hear teams, of course. We don't know at this stage what the dealio is. And very possibly Majak Daw might slot into that forward line.
That's exciting.
Wouldn't be surprised if it happened. For the Dockers, they've got the big ruckman in Lloyd Meek. And they've also got the big four. Is he a big four? Heath Chapman? I'm pretty sure.
Defender.
Defender, is he? Sorry. Is he listed as a dual in fantasy?
Quite possibly.
That could be where
quite
I'm coming
possibly.
I've heard some very good things about Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some very, very good things about Chapman.
A lot of positive stuff.
A lot of positive things. I think it might have been a little bit of a steal in the draft. We'll have to wait and see. But
Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm thinking this is a danger game for the Ds already. I don't want to be that knob, that sits on Fox Footy or your other sort of panel shows that's just given spurting out overblown statements too early on in the piece. But seriously, hear me out here. Round 1 for the Demons, I genuinely think against Freo in Melbourne, danger game. This is the sort of team, this younger Freo outfit that's still just emerging out the other side of a rebuild, that a premiership contender like the Demons are or think they are, or certainly have supposedly the lists, They've got that continuity. This is the sort of game you have to put away, especially when it's being played at home.
Correct.
This will set the tone going forward from here for the rest of their season, I think.
Yep.
But not to take anything away from the Dockers, mate. Loved everything I've seen from them in that pre-season. Played well against the Eagles both times. Yeah, it was only a trial game. That's fine. We know that. But Brayshaw, Sarong, Chera, these young mids, they've got an average age of about 22.
I'm excited about it.
And they're killing it. Fife in there. Again, damaging in the middle. Send him up forward. Damaging up there. Against the established heads of Petrarca, Viney when he's right to go, Oliver. I'll be very, very interested to see how these two midfields stack up.
Look, my argument to that is who's going to score the goals for Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
They've tried to improve their scoring power, and it's already completely in ruin. We're hearing a lot of talk about Maxi Gawn going forward, and that's going to inevitably affect the ruck work. Luke Jackson's still young. I know he's going up against Lloyd Meek, but you would think Lloyd Meek being in the system a little bit longer, he's probably going to have a little bit of wood over him. So I don't really agree with that. I think the Dockers are going to get the job done here.
I didn't say I was tipping Melbourne. I mean, I am tipping Melbourne. I'm tipping Melbourne 1-39.
I was intimating that's what you were going with. Yeah, I'm tipping the Dockers here. I really like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the earlier podcast in the off-season, I'm big on the Dockers this season. I think they're going to make a finals push. So I'll be tipping the Dockers 1-39. And interestingly, the Ds have lost their last 4 round 1 matches when they've been a favourite.
Eek.
Yeah, that's the sort of stat that we like.
And I'm going to jump on Dan's. We called each other the Testy brothers. So I'm going to continue on that.
It's a work in progress, the name.
Yeah, so that's not winning any tag team titles anytime soon. No, I think the Dockers are going to get up too. It was very, very close for me to bring out the old the Des dog, but it's not the Des dog of the week. It's not confirming. It's coming a bit later, so get excited. But no, I think the Dockers are going to get up. I think the Dockers are going to get up. I think they're just this is just a typical letdown spot that Melbourne love to lose. They just do. They might not love it, but I love to watch them lose. And I love to make money off of it because $2.75 for Freo, and say you put that with something like an anytime goal scorer.
Yeah.
It could be anyone. Put Matt Tab in there. If he's paying $1.10, guess what? Because you get a multi-boost, that sucker. So put in $1.10. That's a little sneaker. He's going to kick a goal.
Yep.
It's going to bump it up to what? Something like
Freo head-to-head was actually my best bet for the round. $2.75. Yep.
$2.75 is still.
I love it.
I love it. I do love it. And I think that might go up.
I think that their quite quick ball movement is going to work beautifully on the open expanses of the MCG. So I think they'll get the job done.
And I think it's good value too. I always look at it as value when I'm betting, especially head-to-head. And Freo could lose this by 2 points, but I'm going to say they lose by a small margin because they're not getting blown out. I can't see it at all. They're too much spirit from those young guys. They're going to play. And
their defense is good.
So, but
they're not going to get blown out. So say they do lose, betting on them at 2.75, those value spots are going to come up more than they're not.
You can't lose. You can't.
They're going to come up more than they're not. So if you keep punting on those 2.75s throughout the season, especially from hard fighting teams like the Dockers, you're going to make some money eventually.
Mm-hmm. I think they could have a little bit of S on the liver, so to speak, this year. You know what I mean?
2.75 is disrespectful.
I think it is too. I agree.
I'm still sticking with Melbourne, sticking fat with Melbourne. I've got to play the devil's advocate here. Pardon the pun, sorry about it. But if you like a little multi, I've heard your bets, boys, and I like it. Now just hear me out on this one. A little multi is a 3-legger. I'm thinking under the total points, under 163.5. Now, look at Melbourne's forward line.
I love it.
Exactly. Now, look at Freo's forward line. Is Tab going to be playing? Very possibly.
I think if they can, they will get him in there because without Rory Lobb, I mean, they're running on fumes.
See, so you've got two misfiring, let's be kind, misfiring forward lines at best. And Melbourne, I seem to recall, saw some sort of stat that's something like 4 of their past 5 or something like that. They've gone under the the total. So I'm liking the under. 163.5. Petrarca 1 goal. He's going to have to go forward. Who else is doing it? And Petrarca 20 plus touches. 3 legs. $3.30.
Not bad.
Love it.
Not bad.
Delicious.
Job done.
Wets the lips a little bit.
Wet my whistle.